You guys, I'm in Columbus, Georgia at a coffee shop called Iron Banks Coffee. Um, Let me tell you why. Back in the late 1800s, the early 1900s, late 1800s, this coffee shop downtown Columbus, Georgia was actually a bank. It is a neat coffee shop. Here it is here. They've got coffee. You can get soups. You can get sandwiches. They have an amazing dessert section. They've got croissants. They've got apple danishes, waffles, cookies. You can get soups. You can get cheese biscuits. And then let me tell you why they call it Iron Banks Coffee. With it being a bank, of course, there were two big safes. There's the door to one of the safes. There's my son in there, Sawyer. He's enjoying his coffee on his phone. They got excellent Wi-Fi here. But there's another one over there, a safe. And they've taken the safes, and they've made them where they won't lock. They've got them open so they won't lock. And you can actually go in the safe, and they've got little tables in there, and in both of them. And then they've got a meeting room upstairs, but they've got tables in both of them. They're soundproof. Can you imagine how thick the walls are, with it being a former safe where they kept probably millions of dollars? But the coffee here is delicious. It's very reasonable. I don't know if you can see out the windows, but we're the downtown Columbus area. The historic district is absolutely beautiful. So if you're in the downtown area of Columbus, come by and get you a coffee at Iron Banks Coffee. Let's see, the soup of the day here is broccoli and cheese, chili with cornbread or corn chowder. And come by Iron Banks and get you a coffee. If you want to, you can walk outside, and I mean, there's an old H.L. Green's, a 5-cent dollar store. There's a place right next door where you can go and rent bicycles and ride the area. There's a really cool restaurant across the street called Iron Banks Coffee. Here's the area. I don't know if you can see it, but lots of trees. Everything's within walking distance. There's clothing stores. There's sandwich shops. If you come down here at night, there's a pretty good nightlife. And all the bars and everything are within walking distance. If that's your thing, they have what they call pub crawls, where you just go from pub to pub. And, come down here and have a good time. They're always on Saturdays. A lot of Saturdays, they'll have a farmer's market down here. And they sell fresh vegetables and foods and all kind of different things down here. But here's the outside of Iron Banks. So no, like I said, it's an old bank. Now it's turned into a coffee shop. A lot of people in the area come down here for lunch. They've lots of very, very good lunch places down here. There's a place across the street where they do burgers, and they do sandwiches, and they do oysters, and then there's pizza. There's Mexican. Across the street over there, the old Green's 5-cent store is a Mama Goldberg's, and they do like some people call them subs, grinder sandwiches. They've got excellent soups. But yeah, if you're around Columbus, Georgia, anywhere near here, and you want to spend a few hours just walking around and looking, antique shops, restaurants, coffee shops, yogurt shops, come down here and walk around. On a day like today, it is absolutely beautiful. Really, it is. It's gorgeous today. And, think prices are reasonable. and walking around and looking, which is a lot of fun. It's free. They've got a lot of benches. If you need to sit down, you can't walk a long way. It seems like every few feet there's a very nice bench to sit on. So you've always got I mean, if you look, there's benches there, there's benches here. If you look, there's benches every few feet going down the street. So there's lots of places to sit down and rest your tired legs. Columbus, Georgia, downtown, Iron Banks Coffee. Y'all have a great day. Chris Ahu, over and out.